everyone. Brian here again. Now, like many of you, I've been watching the Last Dance documentary, and this is the story of the 1998 Bulls championship season with lots of behind-the-scenes footage. It's pretty amazing. Although Michael Jordan was the focus of the documentary, of course, I found the parts revolving around the coach of the team, Phil Jackson. I found those to be the most intriguing. Now, here's 5 things I learned about leadership from watching Phil Jackson as he created a winning culture with the Bulls. Number 1, he knew his people. He got to know every player, knew their backgrounds, their motivators, and their drives. And more importantly, he openly discussed their strengths and weaknesses with them, and then he game planned accordingly. Good leaders make sure their people are playing to their strengths. Number 2, he stayed calm. Total Zen master. A lot of basketball coaches foam at the mouth, but he was never too high, never too low, and reminded me, for a leader to be credible, you have to avoid unpredictable, undisciplined peaks and valleys. Number 3, he demanded peer-to-peer accountability. Now, Michael Jordan held his teammates more accountable for hard work and results than the coaches did. And when Scottie Pippen famously refused to go into the last seconds of a playoff game just because the play called wasn't going to be going to him, after the game, his teammate Bill Cartwright confronted him in the locker room, not a coach. And for a leader, teammates holding each other accountable, it's your best friend. Number 4, he taught his stars to work well with others. When Jackson became the Bulls coach, Michael Jordan was already an established star, but the Bulls hadn't won a championship despite Michael scoring a lot of points. You know, it's a team game after all. Jackson successfully convinced Michael that the more points others on the team scored, the more championships the team would win. He created the culture where winning was more important than individual status. Oh, and when Michael would go a little too far when holding his teammates accountable, got a little too rough, he reminded Michael that creating team camaraderie was also an important part of his role as a captain. Bottom line, any culture in which the high performers are not sacrificing and working well with others will not be a winning one. And finally, number 5, he focused on the most important thing. Now, much of Jackson's success was due to his ability to help his players ignore distractions that would keep them from focusing on winning. And during the 1998 NBA Finals, Dennis Rodman went AWOL between games 3 and 4 to go wrestle with Hulk Hogan. And when questioned aggressively by reporters about the lack of focus Rodman's behavior was sure to bring to the team, Phil responded to the reporters, "It's not causing us to lose focus, it's just causing you to lose focus." In fact, Jackson fined Rodman, and the Bulls won the next game. Always rally your team toward the most important task, and don't allow distractions. If you haven't seen the documentary, you really should definitely watch. Like me, you're going to learn a lot. If you have any thoughts on this, leave some comments below, and till next time, goodbye.